we're supposed to trust in God and not some set of rules, particularly made up rules. Legalism denies Christ's divine authority. So legalism is when folks get hung up on rules, usually ones they made up themselves, and trusting in following these rules becomes more important than trusting in God's grace and God's mercy. The fellows we're going to look at today, they added thousands of their own rules to the law of Moses. And they actually trusted in these laws, the ones they'd made up, above everything else. When John tells us the man who was healed told the Jews that it was Jesus who had made him well, some folks jump to the conclusion that this man is trying to get Jesus in trouble, or at the very least trying to keep himself out of trouble. But there are two reasons that I do not think that's the case. First, when it says there that he told the Jews, that's really more like proclaimed or declared. He ain't tattling on Jesus, he's testifying about Jesus. And the second thing is what he actually testifies to. He says Jesus had made him well or healthy. Now see, if this man was trying to get Jesus in trouble, he would have said, this fellow told me to pick up my mat and walk on the Sabbath. Or this fellow did blah, blah, blah on the Sabbath. But he doesn't say that. He says, Jesus miraculously healed me. And these fellas, they don't care about the miracle at all. They got their rules to enforce. They blow right past the miracle healing and begin persecuting Jesus because he was doing these things on the Sabbath. And that's one of the worst things about legalism. You see, for the most part, most people who trust in rules mostly want to enforce the rules they made up on other people. It's generally not about them following themselves. They generally want to make other people follow them, and generally speaking, legalism escalates.